Welcome to this month's presentation. Don't miss out on any of our club updates or exciting content. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. By joining our online communities, you'll stay informed about upcoming events, technical tips, and club news. Check out our website for more details. Subscribe and follow today so you never miss a moment of our growing amateur radio adventures. Now, back to our program.
Let's go ahead and get started. So, thanks everyone for joining. This is our readout or our recap of our 2025 field day, June 28th and 29th, that weekend. I got out on Saturday, I think. It was a great day. It was great to spend time with everybody and visit and get on the radio a little bit. So it was a lot of fun. So we'll jump in here. Right to our photo gallery. Look at this. So this is just some of the pictures that we had. Folks having fun at field day. It was a ton of work for a lot of people. There was a lot of setup that went on, a lot of cooking that went on. And so thanks to everybody that helped set up and operate our field day this year. It was a lot of fun. If you want to jot down that Facebook link, that will take you to our full picture gallery. And I don't know, there were maybe, I'm going to mess this up, but there were like between 30 and 40 pictures out there, something like that. So go take a look at it if you get a chance. There was some really great pictures, and it just shows the spirit and the camaraderie of the club. People came from long and far to help with this year's field day. So, and it was a lot of fun. So, and I think they did a good job of getting kind of everybody in the picture. So there's no questions. We'll bump down to our statistics. This is really kind of the important part. Let me just say overall, with 1,144 total contacts. Last year we had 708, so that's a 62% increase over last year. So, I'm not sure exactly what that is attributed to, other than we probably operated longer and we may have had, an additional radio set up. I don't know, but really good numbers for our club this year. And I'm sure each year is going to steadily grow. So I just pulled out some of the key, statistics that I thought were interesting. So we've got sort of our total contacts here by band and mode, really just sort of centered on the 40, 20, and 15 bands. We had folks doing CW, we had folks doing phone, and I'm not sure what went on with digital. I thought we were doing digital as well. Any ideas on that? Maybe Bill or any of the Bills? Didn't we do some digital activities?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yeah. The Go-To station was running quite a bit of digital, but maybe one of the other guys, Brian or Bill or maybe Rick, would know more particular.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's maybe down here in this station. Maybe it was on the Go-To station, because there is a lot of digital down here.
There you go.
That may be why our digital is down here on the Go-To. Maybe it was part of the Go-To station or something. I'm not sure. I can reach out to Chris and just try to get more details on it.
That's correct.
I thought we were doing digital.
The Go-To station counts separate.
Exactly. So that's why I'm wondering there's no digital up here.
That's what I'm saying. The scoring is separate.
Yes. Yeah, the Go-To is not really counted, is it, in our totals?
That's correct.
Yeah. So then we jump into kind of by country. So obviously US and Canada. We jumped out to Hawaii, Puerto Rico. We had an Australia contact and a contact in England. So very cool. 6 different, I don't know, I know Hawaii and Puerto Rico are not countries, but 6 different geographies. And then here are our total by operators. So a lot of good work there. a lot of folks on the radio, and helped get this 1,144, which was, like I said, quite a bit more than last year. Any other questions on the statistics? I will dig into that digital, because I think that's, I know we had digital going, and the answer may come back. It was all on this GOTA station.
That is correct. They were
Okay.
running 10 meters over there, primarily digital. The
Yeah.
other rigs didn't have, they only had CW, I think, on one.
Okay. So, and that's interesting then, because all of those digital contacts aren't going to be part of our overall score, or they would be counted separately. So that's a question. Any other comments or questions on the statistics? Okay, so on the other thing we wanted to pop in here was really the ARRL statistics. So I have not seen a final result yet, and Google AI told me that the final results are not in yet, and they haven't been published yet. They may have published some high-level numbers. These numbers here are high-level numbers. I couldn't find the number of contacts anywhere. So I think, Brenda, you said, hey, they're out there, and it was over 1 million contacts. So that would be really, really cool. But as of the last reporting from ARRL, in terms of a sort of a interim number, they had over 31,000 people participated, and over 1,500 sites across the jurisdictions all participated in field day, summer field day. And Mr. Paul Burke of the ARRL contest program manager, they're kind of putting it to a renewed interest in ham radio because of some of the past seasons, pretty incredibly bad hurricane seasons and other high profile situations that have happened, mostly around natural events that have happened. So, and the information that I did get was that, the final numbers will be collated, and they'll be available soon on the website. And they'll actually put and I assume they do this every year, but a summary article out in the December 2025 edition of QST magazine. So some of the highlights will be there in December. I would assume they'll get the final numbers out there before December, however. I guess one of the things that what I understood is that the data is changing kind of all the time. And even though I think they've given kind of the final date was maybe the end of July, there's still numbers coming in. So I'm not sure why they would allow that, but that's, I guess, kind of their process. So if anybody has more information on this, feel free to speak up. But we just wanted to kind of give a view of, what happened overall in the field day. So another point is that, you can get bonus points during field day. So these are just some of the areas where we did get some extra points for our club. One point to call out is we did do an educational activity this year. We had our, Brenda and I put on our net control, net logger training during, I think it was Saturday afternoon. That was a lot of fun. So we got about 6 people to come in and kind of take that training. And now, a significant number of those folks have joined our overall net control team and net logger teams, and they're helping out. So I think we achieved our goals of, increasing the number of folks to kind of spread that load a little bit. So these are just some of the bonus point areas that we pushed through on field day. So all of these are areas that help you out and give the club additional points. And that's kind of it. We want to say, give a special call out to Chris and the team that helped set it up, and then Scott and Josh for all the food and coordinating everything that kept the bellies full and kept people from kept people hydrated, because that's always important. It was a little bit hot out there, but it's Texas, right? So special thanks to everybody that helped put on our field day this year. You know, it seems like each field day gets better and better and better. So as we add events to it and add different pieces to it, it's a lot of fun. So, and I'd like to personally thank everyone that helped set up and take down, because taking down is a big part of it as well. There's probably fewer people helping take down than there are setting up. That's usually how those things go. But we'd just like to thank everybody. And questions and answers. So does anybody have any questions? I know this went by pretty fast, but does anybody have any questions about field day?
Yeah, I got a question, Mike, K5LK. Just for the people that are on here that actually participated, actually got on there and operated, I'd like some of their feedback. You know, band conditions, how it worked, were they easy to make contacts? I think that'd be interesting to know. I've got my own views, but people like KI5HVF, he hogged all the radios the whole weekend, so he needs to talk for sure.
Awesome. Let's get some feedback. Is he talking on mute maybe?
He may have left. He was there a minute ago.
He's there.
Oh, there he is. There's Darren.
Maybe
He's muted on Zoom, I think.
Hello, hello.
There he is.
We got you.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
Darren. Welcome back to Texas, sir.
Hey, thank you.
Did you hear the comment or question?
I did not. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was trying to put you on the spot, but I know you worked a lot of voice and just your feedback on conditions and the pileups and all that, and how the antennas did.
You know, I was really surprised to see the number that I worked. I guess they kind of go by so quick, just one by one. And I know Bill was working with me, number one there, and was logging for me for a while. And we had some pileups, but you know, we were able to pull them out and just kept on rattling through them. But I thought the conditions overall were actually pretty good. The bands were crowded, and definitely didn't. I think the problem we had was finding the spot to sit and call CQ versus hunting. But once we found some place, it was game on.
Excellent.
Yeah. Bill, number 9, I'll add to that if it's okay. I think one of the things that Crossroads is getting better and better at the field day weekend is working more shifts through the night. I know this year the radios we may have had about a 2-hour window, about 4 to 5:30, 4 to 6 a.m. Where they were getting a rest. But I think that's the only time that they weren't manned and actually making contacts. And that really helps. Contacts get a little bit harder to make 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. But you know, the more we can operate those radios, the more points we're going to accumulate. And just from what I've seen, we're operating longer and longer at the event. So that's a good thing.
I'm just taking some notes. Great. Thanks, Bill.
Another
Hey,
thing,
Mike. Oh, go ahead, Rick. Sorry. I think it's Rick.
yeah, excuse me. Another thing that really helped this year was the diplexers for the antenna, so we could use 15 and 20 meters at the same time. And 20 meters stayed open about all night, I believe, Darren, so that really helped out too. Conditions are pretty good in that regard.
Yeah, to be clear, I wasn't one of them all-nighters. I'll tell you that. I did get up early, but I don't know. I think I finally went to my truck about midnight or so, but got up early and got after it again.
Yeah, I confirm what Rick says. Those diplexers over there were the 2 radios, and we could switch from 20 to 15 meters back and forth depending on bed conditions. That was great. it was really, really well thought out. So congratulations on that. And then from my perspective, I worked a little bit, the 20 meters Saturday afternoon. That band was packed and crazy, and I didn't really enjoy it. I don't work much HF, as y'all probably know, but now, but it was packed, and we couldn't really get a good pile up, hold the frequency. There's a lot of splattering. Of course, I haven't done that in a while, a lot of splattering. But Sunday morning, I got up there early and got on 15, and that antenna, my goodness gracious, did we control the bands? Myself and Scott, KC5RXW, probably about an hour, worked a lot of it. And we had some great pileups. And they said, God, y'all got W5LCR, y'all got a strong signal from Texas. My goodness gracious. I haven't had that much fun in field day in years, guys and girls. So many thanks to the Crossroads team for putting that together. I know we had good band conditions, but that was fun working HF. You can tell I got excited here just talking about it. It was fun.
Excellent. Thanks, Bill. Anybody else want to share? Great feedback. And, it sounded like everybody got involved at some point and had a lot of fun. And that's what it's about. Okay, kind of moving on a little bit to the final topic here. Any recommendations, anything people would like to see us try next year that you'd like to see added to field day? Anything at all? Come now. Okay. Well, not a problem. Like I said, I think our field days are fully packed with great stuff going on, and lots of activity. We're here to play radio, and I think what do we have? 3 radios, 3 HF rigs running.
We have 2 rigs, and then the go-to station.
Yep. So plenty to do. Let me put it that way. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. We do have a little bit. We had one more piece we wanted to share real quick.
I wanted to take a short break to remind you of the great items available at the CRHRC merchandise store. Show your club pride by purchasing club-branded merchandise. Go to www.crhrc.org/merch. There is also a link in the description below.
Okay, so 2 things is, we now have our survey out there, guys. So I think that came out, it's open today through Sunday, September 7th. It's a club survey. We'd love to get your feedback. So please go out to the survey, and it'll take about 10 minutes. Take the survey and give us feedback. That's one way that, as a club, we learn, and we can sort of support everybody and get everybody's feedback in. And, maybe we're doing things that you'd like to see changed, or you've got new ideas. So we're totally open to new ideas and new concepts, but we'd love for you to go out and take that survey. If you have any questions, you can contact info@crhrc.org, and we'll get right back to you. So hopefully everybody can do that. Plenty of time to get that survey in. And then finally, our Tech Net 22 will be Monday, September 8th at 8 p.m. And it's been a while, but we're going to do our CRHRC repeater network update. There's been a ton of changes to the network since the last time we gave it. I think the last time we gave this update was in 2023, maybe. Lots of cool things have been going on with the network. Stuff added, cool modes, more repeaters. So I think it'll be a really great session. So try to log in and make that one. So that's TechNet 22, September 8th at 8 p.m. And we'll be announcing it as we kind of move forward here. Bill, number 9, did I miss anything?
Great job, Mike. Thank you, sir.
All right. Anything anybody wants to talk about before we log out here? We got plenty of time. The slides went pretty quick.
I want to add, I did
Yes.
the survey today and it didn't take 10 minutes. So everybody can do it pretty quickly.
Very good. Good to know. All right. If there's nothing else, what I love to hear on work meetings is we'll give you some time back. So we'll give you some time back, guys. Thank you all. Have a great evening.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thanks, Mike. Great job. Good evening, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
You have been listening to a TechNet presentation of the Crossroads Ham Radio Club. For more information on this club, go to www.crhrc.org. For information on upcoming TechNets, go to technet.crhrc.org.